Shay. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? One more time for you, one more time. Shay. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So, right now, I just wanted to talk about effective communication because effective communication can be a love language if you use it properly. Whether you have a friendship or a relationship, it is still a vehicle that is taking you to a destination. Whether it was a boat or it was a car or it was a plane, you're still going somewhere. So when it comes to effective communication, it's communicating properly. If you are a people person, then you know how to talk to people. If you are a teacher, then you know how to teach children. A lot of children are hands on. So some children learn by being hands on. A lot of other children learn from watching you do them. So you have to take the lead and be the example. So that's another reason why a lot of people may not be able to listen and learn from what you have to say, because instead of talking to them as if you are a parent, talk to them as if you are their teacher, or talk to them as if you are, their advisor or their friend or something like that. It's all about effective communication. Even when you are in business, you can be in business, and when you are in business, you have no ego. So you're not able to really talk to somebody using your personal feelings, because you are supposed to be speaking in a effective manner that is going to get the point across, or going to draw the line, or do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of business, whatever business that you necessarily have. You get to point A to point B and no in between. So it's the same way, and all can be utilized, especially in your friendship, because when it comes to your friendship or even your relationship, you know the things that people like. You know the things that someone likes to do or someone likes to talk about. You know the ways that someone, if you speak to someone in a certain way, they will be happy when you say it that type of way. But if you confront someone as if you are attacking their character, or you're trying to belittle them, or you're trying to rile up their energy, that is not going to be communicated effectively. That is going to be coming, like either from a hurt place or from a place of wanting to not really have positive results. So even when it comes to, text messaging at the same time, a lot of times when people use text messages, like me, for example, I don't like texting that often, especially when it's something that is dealing with something extremely personal. If it's something that is extremely personal to you or to that other person, then you should save that for when you're actually talking to each other, because when you are texting personal things, it can come off the wrong way. And like if you know somebody and you're able to look into their face, or the sound in their voice and things like that when they be talking to you, what type of energy a person can have or a person has. So when you communicate with that person in those type of ways of where you can read and see the energy, that is a lot more effective than doing things in the text messages, because it comes off as what, huh. So it's many different things that can happen to that. It's many different ways. So just like how I was saying about the children, there are children who are hands on, and then there are children who learn by you doing them. That's because leaders have to lead by example. So when it comes to the person that you are communicating with, you have to figure out who is the one leading this communication, who is the one leading this discussion. Sometimes it's good to follow, because in order to follow, you can lead. But in order to follow, you also have to listen. And when you listen, you also can learn. But it's a difference between listening and learning. Some people might listen to what you have to say just to respond to what you say. You know what I'm saying? But other people can listen to what you say because they want to learn what you are actually trying to give them and teach them by that effective communication, so that they can utilize that in their actual life, and even utilize that when they're having a discussion with you, rather than just having a response to what you are saying. So it's many different ways and many different routes of going throughout that. You just have to know how to truly utilize that for not only your personal gain, but also for whoever it is that you are communicating with. Like I said, it could be a friendship, a relationship, a business relationship. Either way, it's something that is taking you to a destination. You can be the glue in all of your family relationships or all of your personal friendships, yet that keeps everybody together. And why is that? Because you must be the one who is the leader of that discussion, or the leader of that connection. and things, so it's all about communicating effectively. And and not only that, but like how I said before about the love language, effective communication is also a love language. You knowing how to communicate with people, being a people person, is also a love language. So there are many different things that people love, many different ways that you can touch people, many different ways that you can influence somebody, inspire somebody, motivate somebody, or anything like that, when you know how to properly communicate with that person. So, like me, for example, the way I speak in very profound ways, but I speak in ways that not only are trying to teach people something, but I'm just expressing myself in the stuff that I know and the stuff that I've learned from people teaching me. So I've listened to the people who was older than me, the people who were teaching me not in ways of them being my parents or not in ways of them feeling like it's belittling me or something like that, but in ways of effective communication that actually made me want to utilize all that I have learned in order to teach other people or show other people what I've learned for myself while using that same knowledge or that same information. It's even when we are children, children can be spoken to in so many different ways by adults that it's not truly effective communication. Like telling a child, okay, just grow up, or just deal with it. That's not effective communication, because a child looks up to those images of them above or those above them. So if you do not have that right communication from that influencer, then how can you effectively utilize your life or go throughout your life and doing things in the right way, which makes us get older. And now that we are older, we're like, damn, I had to become everything that I never had as a child in order to truly be who I want to be or who I need to be, rather than who other people see me as being. So it's a lot of different ways of doing that. And I'm definitely going to end up making a few other videos to talk about a few different topics that still have the same topic of effective communication, because effective communication, when used properly, is the way to go. Even music, when you listen to music, some music touches your soul. Some music make you want to dance. Some music make you want to cry. Some music makes you happy. Some music make you mad. It's effective communication because it's stirring up either your thoughts or your feelings. It's stirring up your energy in a certain way to prove a point or to take you somewhere. Just like how I say, friendships and relationships is still a ship, whether it is a car, whether it is a airplane, or it is a boat. It is still a vehicle that is taking your energy and moving it somewhere. So when you move that energy effectively, then you can truly say, okay, I communicated, or I effectively, or I utilized my knowledge and my skills and my tools effectively. So Ashe, have a beautiful day, everybody out there. And I definitely appreciate it. Grandmaster 11. Make sure y'all go to Grandmaster Boutique on Etsy, Etsy.com, Grandmaster Boutique, so you can see all my beautiful jewelry and all of my master creations, all of my masterpieces of manifestation. Ashe.